the end of that.
There you go.
Sweating like crazy.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up.
Did an amazing workout.
Isn't that fun? Right here on the deck. You at the side.
Woo!
So
Stop.
good. So good, everybody. All right.
I have a question to ask
Hands,
you.
Feet are wide, feet are wide. Enjoy this big old stretch.
Do you
Look out.
appreciate
Oh, to the right.
or depreciate?
Reach up.
All
Arms up.
done.
To the center.
All
Reach
done.
back up. Other side. Over.
All done.
All done.
Arms back up. Big old stretch in the shoulders and the chest.
Oh.
Knees over. Circle it off.
Do you appreciate or depreciate? Not like the value of a car, not like a house, but as a person. Oh crap. All done. Or in life. With the people around you, with your job, with your marriage, with your relationships. Do you appreciate or do you depreciate? It is so easy. So appreciate. Yep, all done. Appreciate means you're appreciating the person. When you appreciate the person, they do more for you. Like, have you ever seen the quote? An appreciated person will do more than they're even asked. It's true. That's why most managers or like management team will try to show you appreciation so that you go above and beyond for their business. But in relationships and in life, appreciation is important. It is so easy to depreciate and find the negative in, say, your marriage, okay? Your partner. The things that, like, you used to think were cute, now drive you freaking crazy, right? They're annoying. The things that maybe when you were dating or whatever, like they are things that drive you nuts and annoy the crap out of you now. Or there are things that they do that might annoy you and might not align with who or what you do. And instead of depreciating them as a person, or instead of pointing out what they do wrong, try to appreciate them. Uplift them for what they do right. When you uplift them for what they do right, they will do more right. Same thing with kids, okay? When you are a parent and they're old enough, when you shame them or depreciate them, or and a lot of times we don't even, this is disgusting. A lot of times we don't even feel like we shame them, but like the way that you say things to them and how you word it can either make them feel appreciated or depreciated. Can make them feel like a good kid. You want to make them feel like a smart child who makes poor decisions. That's how you should word things as, or that's what I've been taught. And I'm not perfect at it, like I'm awful. But our society is so used to shaming women for how they look, shaming mothers for whatever, like they don't agree with their parenting. Like there are so many things that our society is so apt to shaming people for that it's kind of overwhelming, and that is it's disheartening. So instead of shaming, like in parenting, or depreciating them, appreciate what they do right, point out the good as much as you can, but also correct them and how you want them to do something different. In marriage, like people leave crap in the sinks, like that's one of my biggest pet peeves, to be honest, is a full sink. Like dishes go in the dishwasher before I go to bed, the dishwasher's running, they get emptied. Like I don't like dishes in the sink. I don't like them piled up. Everybody in this house knows it, but nobody gives a shit. It drives me nuts. So instead of being a douche and nagging about there being dishes in the sink, unless I'm absolutely like PMSing and an awful human being that day, I try to just take it in, do it myself, and appreciate what they did do. Because a lot of times it's so easy just to focus on what isn't done, what hasn't been done, instead of focusing on what is done. And that goes for partners, that goes for children, it goes for everything. Your work, okay? Let's say you hate your job. Most people don't really like their job. Most people just go to work to pay the bills, right? It's not a passion for most people. It's not something that they want to be in forever. They freaking hate it. But they go and so that they can pay their bills, so that their kids can have food on the table, so that their wives can stay home and like raise their kids or whatever, right? You might not like your job. You might not like your boss. You might not like the people you work with, but appreciating that job and what it does for your family will do more for you as a person and in your mind than sitting there and complaining from 9 to 4 every freaking day about that job, about those people that you have to work with, about your manager. So appreciating your job and what it does for you and your family is way more beneficial than complaining about the people you work with, the job that you have to do. Oh, I'm freaking stuck in this job and I have to work with these losers. Listen, I get it. I hate lazy people. Okay? And I don't necessarily I haven't always necessarily loved my job either. But let me tell you something. When I made the shift in my mindset to appreciate my job and appreciate the money that I bring in and appreciate the fact that I have a job to help provide for my family, it changed everything. And it not everything, like my job didn't change and I didn't make more money necessarily, but it made me a happier person. And that's essentially all you really need in life, right? Is to be happy. But we sit there and we think that more money would make me happy. If my kids did this, it would make me happy. If my husband did this, it would make me happy. If my wife did this, it would make me happy. But no, that's not how it goes. What, buddy? Hold on. That's not how it is. Okay? You make you happy. And it starts in your mindset. So when you go to work every day, don't complain from 9 to 4. Hi, Alicia. Don't complain, okay? Sit there and appreciate your job and what it does for your family. You don't have to necessarily like what you do, but be grateful for what the job that you have and the money that it's bringing in to provide for your family and the lifestyle that you want to live. Okay? Appreciate your husband or your wife. For me, it's my husband, right? It's so easy to point out the stupid shit that they do and how it drives you crazy, but appreciate try to find the things they do. Appreciate the things that they do. And point it out. Your kids, okay? Parenting sometimes sucks the life out of you. Appreciate, and they don't always follow directions, and they suck sometimes. I get it. Appreciate what they do. What are you doing? Appreciate, like, you know, my daughter threw dirty blankets in a clean laundry basket. Like, are you for flipping serious, right? So now I can't just take the dirty, they're not even really dirty, but they're on the couch. So to me, they're gross. So I have to take all of that laundry and rewash it because that's just how I am. I can't just take the blankets out of there, whatever. So instead of like flipping out at her, because that's what I wanted to do inside, it was like boiling, I concentrated on what she did do and how she did her homework without being asked, and she finished it without taking 24 hours because sometimes that girl dilly-dallies like no tomorrow. So appreciate instead of depreciate. Find the good instead of the negative. Look at what you have and what these people and things around you are providing you and the life that you have, and you will find the happiness that you desire. But it all comes to appreciating instead of depreciating. And I'm not perfect at this, like I suck sometimes, but this is something that I'm learning and something that came up again in my personal development that I wanted to share with all of you after my workout, and I hope you have a fabulous Saturday. Have a good day.